They did a thing. They added a thing that I like a lot, but that's gonna cost me a lot of money. Probably. So the new LR, there's an LR slot. I was pissed off that they didn't put her in the chance thing because I had 3 chance tickets and I used those, but I didn't get the Fenrir. I don't really want the Fenrir. I want the Alchemist, of course, the Lazy Alchemist. Fantastic skill, fantastic art because it's Alchemist. But I don't have enough jewels or money in my bank to get it. I think. uh, if I went to the bank, I would be able to put in the appropriate amount of money. But I'm probably only going to try once because the first try is 900 and then it's 3,000 and 3,000 is a lot. 900 isn't that much. Wait, I think I should. Because I realized, I don't know if I mentioned this, but I realized the other day that, okay, no, they're still going on. I was wrong. These guys, I never maxed those out. But I did do one of those. So now I just have a shit ton of gold, comparatively. But yeah, fucking. Let's look at her. Let's look at her a few times. Let's get a good glance. Oh yeah. She's so cute. She's just like relaxing. She's trying to fucking create a servant so that she doesn't have to do her work. It's fucking great. Oh, I love her. I love her. Her max defense is higher than her max attack. That's interesting. But yeah, fucking really, really high buff, and then resurrect and fully recover everybody. So very, very good card. Very good maiden. I know my chances of getting her are terrible, but I'm gonna try for it anyway because it's Alchemist, There's no way I can't try for her. I did use all these tickets and things, and I cleared out my present box. I had a bunch of R's and super rares sold most of them. But I did have a UR guaranteed ticket, so the spoils from that was a goat. Where is she? Where's my goat? There's my goat. Yeah, Shiroyagi. She's very interesting. I like the prospect of a goat that, wants to read her mail, but she actually just eats it because she's a goat. you know? It's adorable. And it's another buffer, which is pretty good, I guess. This one, I'm still back and forth on if I want to sell her. I probably do, just because I don't know. I don't have that much use for a crit. And I mean, even still, this is good, attack 300, but we already have one that we already maxed, and one activation, 20% chance. This is going to be the exact same thing. But this is a passion instead of a light. Well, actually, having a light is good because we have a light salvo. What does our salvo team look like? I think actually our salvo. No, I was wrong. We do have right. That's 400% up, defense 100% up, 15% chance. I think that'll go up to 20%, right? So that's attack 400 and defense 100. Compared to attack 300. Although this is... No, that's all allies. That's all allies. That's a... God fucking damn, that's a good skill. Oh, man. I was going to mention how fucking... That used to be Talisman, right? That used to be the buffer in there. And that would have made a good Talisman replacement. We already have a good Talisman replacement. We could replace her, but then that's just, a little bit more attack. And then no defense. I like the defense. This team works really well. But I don't know. I still really should get Gilgamesh. Somebody actually left a comment saying I should get Gilgamesh, and they are absolutely right. Oh fuck. I swallowed something wrong earlier, and it's still kind of there. I got some water, though. Okay, fuck, I wasn't expecting that, sorry. I mean, you're not really expecting something like that to happen, usually, but, yeah. So somebody left a comment saying I should get Gilgamesh, and I agree with them. I just don't I don't have the drive to keep playing. I know I should, and of course I do when I do these videos. I always have the drive to do these videos specifically. But just like playing throughout the day, I don't know. It's just fucking, I don't know. I care a lot less. I should get Gilgamesh because Gilgamesh would make a great replacement for Ciri in the center here. Because I think it's like the same skill, but if I got 2 of them, then I would have GUR. And I don't remember how to make Gilgamesh, but I don't think it's that difficult. I just need to, put in some effort. I hope these... Okay, they didn't. I don't think... Yeah, she shouldn't. Yeah. What are we looking at here, though? Nada. Zilch. Okay, let's... Maybe kill? No, okay, it didn't. And that won't kill either, so we'll just... this bitch getting on my nerves. Yeah, I don't know. I should. This event's good. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but it's, it's pretty good, right? Let's look at it again here. Let's, fucking, Fenrir's still in the ranking rewards, looks like, and you got your fucking damage to all enemies unable to move. That's good. I mean, mine are better, but that's good. And then Rahu, that's a resurrect all. Well, that's not actually that. I mean, she's attractive, and it's a good maiden. I just happen to have one that's better than her. And I think that's what's happening, actually. It's like these are good maidens. I just have versions of their skill that are better, and I don't need to have more. Because my resurrect and recover I barely use already. She's just super attractive is the only reason I would get her. And then I mean, she's not that difficult to get though, right? But then of course you have Gilgamesh. And Gilgamesh is the good one. Gilgamesh is the really good one. 40% damage 7 times, and that'll probably, I don't think that'll go 8 times, but still getting an HUR or a GUR version of that would be better than my current one, which is still 7 times. I believe it's 40% 7 times, just like this one, but she would just have more soldiers and attack and defense automatically. Of course, I would need the Spell of Allegiance and all that from the Amrits and shit. And Santa Claus is pretty good, too. That's a... unleash your 30% with a nullify of anything. That is pretty damn good, actually. Nullify with an unleash. But I don't know. I just just kind of not. I don't have the drive, I just whatever. Sip my water again. I drank a shit ton of water. That party I went to, they had a pitcher of water on the table so that, you could refill your glass. I drank the whole pitcher. I drank the whole pitcher. I was just like, all right, I'm drinking some water. And then, oh, my glass is empty. Oh, there's a pitcher. Pour myself another glass. And then I drink the glass. And then, whoa, my glass is... through the end of the thing, I was getting up to piss every 30, 40 minutes because I drank a shit ton of water. I drank the whole goddamn pitcher of water. But even throughout the day, I usually have a glass of water near me, and then if it's empty, I get up and refill it. And I mean, it's a habit, but it's a good habit to have. It's at least a healthier habit than, drugs or whatever. The things all them crazy kids are doing. But it is a ridiculous amount of water. God damn it, I saw that coming, but we should be fine. Damn it. Come on, Alchemist. I was just talking about how good you were. Yeah, fucking... It would be cool, though, if my first LR was an Alchemist. Just because, Alchemist is my favorite. And I can make that that Alchemist only team even better, massively better, because everyone would die, and then the LR would be the last one remaining, and then if she takes enough damage, she'll have like that 30% chance, and which is, I mean, like, because she's an LR with that massive amount of defense and things and health, like, whoever's dealing that damage, it's not going to kill her quick enough for, like, after she's past that threshold, it's going to have that 30% constantly in that 30%. And 30% is really good. Like, what are some of these guys? It doesn't tell you on this part. But 30% is really good, so it'll just kind of happen. And then it'll just be like, oh yeah, everybody's completely healed, fully resurrected. Like I have fucking Letta. Letta is similar, and at first I thought it was Letta's skill. Letta's skill is after a certain amount of damage, heal everyone, but that's heal and fully resurrect. So if she's the last one remaining, she's no longer the last one remaining. Everyone is back. Their skills aren't back, but their whatever buffs they had are back. So if you get like 9's buff on somebody and then that one dies, and then you fucking get fielded, if you resurrect that one with the buff up to 9's, you're doing 9's again. Which is of course fantastic. So I would want this maiden, but the more I talk about wanting it, the less likely I am to have it, and that is not at all true. The likelihood is always exactly the same of the, what is it, 0.002%, ridiculously small number. I only know that number because I watched Juwad's video earlier and he checked it. He didn't like her very much. He liked her skill, but he doesn't like her body, which is just dumb. I actually just really like her personality, and she's super cute. I don't know, I like her. She's just like, I like her because I would want to hang out with her and just like have a lot of fun because she's crazy, and just cool as shit. I just really like Alchemist, you know. She's just really fun. Alchemist, best girl. There's someone in the chat now, in the line chat, that's apparently an admin on the wiki, and Dave was like, yeah, just put Alchemist under best girl on the wiki, and then I'm just like, yes, just put a bunch of Zeke shit in the wiki. That'd be great. That'd be great if I could get wiki graffiti, wiki graffiti based on me. Like, I'm not really popular enough for that though, but is the wiki even like monitored enough for them to care or notice? Like, as long as it's nothing bad, it could just be like, oh, this is Zeke's favorite girl. Or I think an example I gave is that I call Demiurge Demi. Like, if we could just change her name to Demi, or at least have something like in the bottom that says, oh, Zeke calls her Demiurge. And just simple shit like that. That would be hilarious. So all my wiki admins out there, just start doing dumb shit for me. I would absolutely love that. Wiki graffiti is ridiculous. Actual Wikipedia is monitored enough to where wiki graffiti, you need like a massive amount of people constantly trying to keep it in check, and keep it in check the wrong way, I mean. So you need the people setting it to, of course, the incorrect thing for enough, and then the people that, like, if it's something that matters, I don't know, there are some ridiculous things. The Game Grumps wiki is absolutely ridiculous. The people just put fake shit on there all the time, and then they just laugh at it. It's cool. I think I've been watching a lot of Joe Goes, which is pretty cool, it's this guy, I don't remember his name. I think I may have learned it at some point, but his first name is Joe, of course. I don't remember his last name is what I was saying, but I don't remember his last name. But he was showing, he was he does this thing, and he may do other things, but I know the specific series of Joe Goes, where he goes and he just interviews people at various conventions and events and other things, and there was a point where he was talking about the place he grew up in, because it's apparently just like a really, really small town in the middle of nowhere that is known for absolutely nothing. So the people on the wiki for that changed it. On Wikipedia, they went to the wiki and then they made sure that it says birthplace of Joe Hansen. That was his name, because I could remember that specific thing. It's Joe Hansen. Love to meet that guy. He's great. But no, it's the birthplace of Joe Hansen. I think it also says like middle of nowhere or something like that. I feel like there are significant things about my area, at least, to where that sort of situation wouldn't happen. Like, I don't live in a very famous area. If I did, I would actually be completely fine with saying it. Because if it's, like, really big and, like, very populated, then I would just be, like, 100% cool with, like, oh, yeah, this is the area that I live in because there are a shit ton of people. But it's not. It's not very populated. Uh, I mean, you can almost guess that by if you know that I have chickens, you know? Because like I live in a kind of rural area, I think is what they would call it maybe. Um yeah, I have like just like a just not a massive amount of land. I think it's like almost an acre. So it's a pretty big yard. And we got chickens that roam around and things. And during the day you can hear them. So through like Kumo and shit, every now and then there's a chicken. And I'll complain about it, of course. But, you know, so we have chickens. We just have enough space for there to be chickens roaming around the yard. And in the big city, you're not gonna have chickens. You're just like, and if you do have chickens, it's like, I don't know. I don't know how that works actually. I don't know if you would hear them because, like, if you're in a big city, you would want like an absolutely sound. You would need like a soundproof room to get exactly the sound that you're getting from this right now. And there's a train coming, and you can hear those in the big city. But again, like where I'm right next to the train, like there would usually be a lot more sound blocking technology and things for like a YouTuber or something, because you know they pay attention to a lot of those things. But no, I don't live in the middle of nowhere, but I don't live in the city. Probably like a half hour drive to anywhere near a big city. Maybe, perhaps more, maybe an hour or so. But yeah. So it's cool. Like I have a big yard. There's a horse next door. The people next door to us have a horse. Every now and then you can see it from the garage. I think its name is Comet or Cosmo or something like that. I don't really remember that well, but it's something like that. I don't see him very often. I think he's getting kind of old. But he's got like a really big yard, so it's kind of rare that he comes all the way over to close to our side. But you know, there's like a creek. There's like some woodsy areas and shit. Like my neighborhood friend who I've mentioned a few times has these just big ass woods in his backyard. He drives his golf cart through that. So it's a lot of fun. But yeah, it's a. I'm like on the border of like a southern kind of place. So we have like a lot of southern people. And we have a lot of southern family too. But yeah. I don't know. I'm on the East Coast, I'll tell you that much. And I'm smack dab in the middle, almost, I think it is. So if you know anything about your American states, you can figure that part out. Or you can just ask me. I won't care about saying it in private or in, like, the chat. I just, like, I don't want it to make it absolutely public knowledge. Even though it doesn't matter that much, I just, like, for now, you know? For now, let's not let everybody know. Again, it really doesn't matter that much. But I don't know. Can you tell that I don't have much to talk about today? Well, what did I do? Like, I didn't really do much. I think I just watched a lot of videos and things like usual. I did a bit of Majora's Mask, but I hit a wall. I did hit a wall. And I'm very quick to give up, and I'm very sad that I've done that, but I've kind of given up. Because, like, what I was doing was I was following along with Swordless Link, and he started doing, like, really complex stuff, and I just need to practice easier things. And, you know, he's saying how to do it, but especially, I can't do a very, very common trick that can also, like, is a part of other tricks. There are a lot of tricks that require this other trick, and it's called pause buffering. So if you pause and then unpause, and then you repause, you can advance the game one frame at a time, but there's a really specific timing to it that I just don't understand. So when he's telling me, like, you know, you got to do this pause buffer, and, you know, you wait to see, like, you advance forward one frame, and then advance another frame, and I'm just like, I'm trying to do it, and then I've just, like, jumped 5 frames and blown myself up. So it's very difficult, and I need to get better at that specific timing, and I would need to be doing easier tricks with it and things like that. Which, you know, isn't impossible. I'm just not much one for practice or effort in general. Speaking of which, I played a bit of piano today. I haven't improved very much from the last time you heard me, or even the time before that, because I don't practice that much. The only thing I practice on a day-to-day basis is exactly this: is the voices, the voice, and the talking, and the things like that. And I'm not even doing it to the best of my ability. When I do Kumo and Shield, it's a lot different than what it is now, because now it's very casual. But Kumo and Shield, I do a lot of narrating, and when I narrate, it's like, it's not a different voice, but it's a lot more stern, and it's sometimes I have, like, inflections and emotions and things like that. I mean, I can have emotions here, but it's all conversational. It's all just, oh, I'm pissed about this one thing. But then in the other one, it's like, the fucking bitch, you know? I don't know. But it is like that. So that's, like, a little bit more difficult to do, and that's why I make sure that I have honey water with me. I never really like honey water, you know? Honey water never tastes fantastic. Like, I got used to it. I never hated it. But I never like it. I just get used to it because it's, like, super beneficial. Because honey water, it, like, soothes my throat, and because it goes down smooth, and it's just like, I don't know, cleans me out, and it just helps a lot when I'm recording Kumo and things. Because when I record Kumo, I record for like an hour or 2 hours or so. I record like 12 episodes usually. It just happens to be 10 or 12 episodes. I would have recorded more, but actually, like I was in a spot where I wanted to record more, but the timing of it to when I had to get it released, I was just like, no, I should just upload it now so that Dave can get access to it. But I'm gonna fucking use this skill because she's gonna tear my ass. This is why I should have a Gilgamesh, by the way, because Gilgamesh would just be stronger. Because I would absolutely put 100% attack and defense into that Gilgamesh. Because, I mean, Siri currently has max attack and defense, but the max attack and defense of an HUR or a GUR compared to a UR is much higher. Well, it's not a massive amount higher, but it is higher. I don't remember the exact number, but it is higher, as I said. Like, I think, did we... I know we looked at this, like, yesterday, but does fucking Summer Alchemist have, max? I think she has, like, extra, but she doesn't have max on anything. But she does have a lot more. But we do have a shit ton of medals, if I recall correctly, just because of all the goddamn pylons we got last event. Just an absolute shit ton of pylons. This dog's barking, by the way. Is that 19... Or, oh, no, that was right, when you're anywhere else, you're looking at gems there. But these, 215,000. How much is this usually? 9,000. 9,000 usually. And we're at 215,000. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty sure we can get... I don't think I've ever had that much, actually. That's a shit ton. I almost want to save up and see it max, just for the hell of it. I don't even get any fucking achievement for that, or quest unlocked, but I do want to see it maxed. It would just take a damn long time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I can max attack and defense with an ultra rare, with 215,000. Jesus, that's like, yeah, that's a lot. I almost tried to do the math, and then I was like, fuck it, doesn't matter. I can estimate, though, you know. People can do the math for me. Tell me how many medals I need to bring up a UR or a GUR. It would probably be a GUR if I really went for Gilgamesh, which I still may. We're what, like 5 days into the event? I hope we're not like halfway through. Isn't 5 days like almost halfway through? What are these things? 2 weeks? Does it fucking matter? I'll figure it out later. Take care of yourself.